Hi guys, I'm Camilla. If you're now tuned into my channel, if you're new, welcome. Today I'm going to give you guys a brief two-part tutorial on how to edit iMovie on your iPhone. If you have your iPhones, get ready. I'm going to show you just quick, very detailed tutorial. So I'm just going to get into it. I'm going to go to the photo and video tab and I'm going to press iMovie. And these are previous projects that I was working on in the past. And I'm just going to press this plus button on the top left. For new projects, they give you two options. It's either a movie, which is what you're interested in doing right now, and trailer. Trailer is a template to create a Hollywood style movie trailer. And the movie is to combine videos and photos and music to make your own movie. I'm just going to get right to it and go to the movie because the trailer is a little bit complicated and it's not in my interest. Usually when you want to create a project, they take you straight to the moments, but I already know what I want to put and it's already in a photo album, so I'm going to just go straight to the album. I'm going to choose all the videos that I need. Just going to choose all of them. So on the bottom of create movies is 15 items and a duration period, which is 19 minutes. Now it will take you to the section right here. I'm going to do it in the vertical and I'm just going to move them to the side right here. So these buttons that's on the left and the right side are usually the buttons that you need to use in order to edit a video in this app. So on the left side it has done, this plus sign again, and this is to add any more videos, any more photos, albums, any background music, audio, if you want to do a voiceover, if you want to get more media from certain files. And that's what that is. This is the play button. So it's going to play all the way in the beginning because I was all the way at the end of the video. The button that's in the middle right hand corner is another settings options. They give you different themes, they give you different filters, which we're going to get into that. This was for like the end of the video, if you want the video to fade out to black, or if you want to fade in from black in the beginning of the video, or if you want a soundtrack, which is normally not that my thing, but it's optional. And also they have the speed changes pitch, which whenever if you have like something that's really fast and it goes like that high chipmunk voice, if you go to a low part and it's like the turtle voice, that's what that is. Press done, and the button that's on the bottom right is the undo button. If you're ever curious to know what these buttons do and how they work, just press this question mark on the upper right hand corner and just learn more. Back to projects, tap undo. It pretty much tells you how each button works in this app. Okay, so we're gonna get right into it. Okay, so these tabs that's on the bottom are the scissor symbols, the duration symbols, the sound, the text, the filters, and also have detach, duplicate, and delete. We're going to go into this scissor symbol right here, which is like cutting and splitting. I press the clip and see if I wanted to split it. So for instance, I'm going to split two scenes. Press split and it pretty much splits each video. Now I normally use the split tab when I want to cut something off, if I want to cut a sound off, if I want to cut a sentence off, or if I want to specifically work on a certain part of a clip. I split it so it won't be no confusion. Now they have this button that's in the middle that gives you options for when you split the video. Now some people do like fades or like certain transitions that you see in their videos. It normally comes from this. So mine currently right now is none. I'm going to press the theme. I'm going to show you guys how that looks.
On the real show.
Okay.
If they sold.
I'm gonna show you how that is. The dissolve. Okay.
They sold.
Those are your options. Now it can be longer than 0.5 seconds, as you can see on the bottom left. It has 0.5 seconds, 1 second, 1.5, and 2 seconds. So I'm just going to go to 2 seconds so I can give you guys an example.
On the real show.
Okay.
If they sold.
And there you have it. So you got some options if you want to make some cuts. It doesn't have to be like a boring 1-2 cut. You know, add some creativity to it on your iMovie. Now we're going to go to the duration looking symbol, and right here it gives you the rabbit symbol and the turtle symbol. It's pretty obvious, like the rabbit is faster and the turtle is slower. So I'm going to go to the fastest one, which is the last tab on this rabbit one. And I'm going to show you guys how this plays out. Okay, and I'm gonna go all the way to the end to show you how slow the turtle gets. Alright, now if I'm unsure of where it started from, I can always press the reset button and it will take me back to regular schedule programming.
Answer with. Come on, Brit.
Okay, now that's how you use that. Now we're gonna go to the sound, which right now we're at 100%, which is standard. The highest it goes is 500% and the lowest it goes is mute, obviously. I'm just gonna press it so y'all can see how loud it is.
All right.
Okay, show you how low it gets. I'm just gonna put at 29%. Usually in like the 20s and 30s, I normally put my videos on that sound. If I want more music playing, if I want more music that's loud in the background, I will lower the voice on the actual video, but this is optional. And it also depends on what video that you want to do. The text, now this is a more updated version of the text because before these first 3 new texts that I've seen, we only had from the standard to all the way at the end where you can barely see the letters. Those were our only options for texts in movies, and it was really tacky and I did not like it at all. I could always look at a video and tell that it's from an iMovie by looking at the text, and that bothers me. But they have these new text right here. They have slide, split, and chromatic. I'm just gonna try the chromatic because it's interesting. They also have options. We didn't even have these options right here. We didn't have no font options. We only had the options that they gave us. So they have limited styles of font. I'm gonna press Rockwell. Oh God, Rockwell even got. Okay, I'm gonna put bold, italic. Let's put that. And then I'm going to change the color. Let's go to the grid. Let's give it like a Family Feud was like a color like this, I guess. And it gives me options. This was not an option either, as well as the color. We didn't have that many options when I first started doing my videos on iMovie. They didn't even give us like style defaults text shadow, uppercase, full clip duration. That's really amazing. I'm gonna do uppercase. I'm gonna just put full clip duration just to give y'all a feeling of how it looks throughout. I'm gonna press the text. Now the edit, reset, and delete option was not an option for me as well when I was using text in iMovie. I'm just gonna write Family Feud. Press done. And then I'm just going to play the video. As you can see, the video is going to be playing throughout the duration of the clip. I'm going to click on the clip and I'm going to go to the next button after text. Now it's two options. You can either go to the button that's on the top right middle, or you can go to this button on the bottom. So these filters that they have before, they didn't have these filters like that, not that I know of, and I normally didn't use filters on my video because I thought it was tacky. But they have some new filters that I'm actually unfamiliar with. I'm going to use the vintage filter, and then I'm just going to not make it so warm. I'm just going to tone it down. This was not an option for me when I first had iMovie as well. So I'm going to okay, and as you can see, I have my little vintage Family Feud feel going on with the text and everything else. Now, those are all the buttons that you normally use when you're editing your videos. All these buttons on the bottom is going to help you edit your videos the way you want to. I'm going to get more in detail with the splitting, detaching, duplicate, and delete options in a few.